Hey, it's Rim here, and I'm doing a face cam video. So it's what I look like. You know, um, I wanted to do it for this game specifically. Welcome to No, I'm Not a Human. This game's pretty outdated, but I've been getting a lot of it on my feed lately. Specifically about the OST and some of the visitors and some of the signs. So I kind of wanted to play it for myself. I watched a little bit of a video on it. Um, I've seen up to like three survivors, who I know are survivors. Don't know any visitors yet. So like after those three initial people and like the neighbor, I'll be good. But I did want to introduce someone. Hey, hey, come here. Come say hi. There we go. This is Akira. It's my baby. It's my beautiful cat. And she will just be chilling beside me through the whole video. She was cleaning herself, so I'm gonna let her go back. But yeah, she's just gonna be over there. She might crawl on me, or you'll hear her meow in the background. Not worry about it, but let's get started, honestly. Let's get into it. It's gonna be a long one, and if you want a video to like go to sleep to or anything, go get some snacks, something to eat, you know, um, and just enjoy it. I'm not gonna really edit that hard on this video, so you do that. Now I'm gonna skip this because I want to. Oh my. Yeah, I want to turn that volume up, get that soundtrack going. So this is one of, all right. This is one of the things that led me to this game is this. Just take a second. Wait. Huh? Da, 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 da. That right there led me to this game. Um, a skinny dog standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. But yeah, that's what brought me to the game. And someone is knocking at the door. That's how I save. And it's my neighbor's house. About bedroom. I know much, so I'm not gonna act like I don't know anything. So I think I'm just gonna get right into it. Realistically. Oh my god, the ambiance. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How is life? Same as it ever was. Something real bad seems to be heading our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin, and she told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun, and that there's people coming up from underground calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth, or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Um, okay. Can I look at them? Sure you can, but I'm not sure you understand just how dangerous it is to be alone right now. How about I stay with you just for one night, just in case? It'll really help my mind at ease. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. All right, so I'm gonna go to bed, and we're gonna see. Oh, I can't see my mouse. Okay. Um, to sleep we go. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This dude looks like a visitor himself. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Nice. So sun is burning people. I'm afraid looking at it right now will make me go blind. I'd better take a peek at night. Huh. I mean, yeah, it looks strong. So I guess I understand that. But he said he's in the kitchen. Ooh. Oh yeah. We got God. We got God in the house. We're good. Where is the kitchen? Right here. Hello, bud. Damn, so it's true after all. Well, then everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers in my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test for signs of being a visitor. You won't have this much energy during the day with this heat. To choose who you want to test carefully, to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up as much energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. True. 4. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. I hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to a shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Alright, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow. I'll write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 630913. Do I need to write that down? Yeah, I will. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Alright. Crack a beer. Get some sleep, Buster Bucko boyo. I did not need to write that down. I forgot if they put it on the wall or not. I had to check. Loneliness and isolation. True. This signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left or right. This knob is for adjusting a volume. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need to with the right knob. Alright, how do I, yeah. So I do this. Oh, here we go. Hello, this is the emergency services dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Oh. Alright. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. It's almost like that's the name of the game. Alright. So people do burn in the sun. What I'm going to do is turn it down just a bit. But I like the OST. I'm gonna leave it at 70. I really like this OST. It's so good. And at night, it's just a slowed down morning version. It's so good. Where's the kitchen? Oh, I guess I can't check for the old guy. Somebody outside? Jesus. That is one genetically unfortunate daughter. Oh my. Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's a lots of strange people out here tonight. I don't know the dad's name. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. Jesus. Good Lord in heaven. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today, I tried some of that beer stuff. Blah. It was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? It's true. Oh, please don't tell him I did that. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? This is probably... She does not look like a daughter, but it's probably his daughter. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the good door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Oh, he's with her. Awesome sauce. Alright, so I do remember who is a visitor from like this point on, like 3 people. I know that. So I'm gonna leave that in. But if you want like fresh gameplay, I'll put where to skip to on the screen somewhere here. This dude is tall. I remember this guy. I'm gonna cut it out. No, I won't. Some people might still want this. Can I come in? Sure you won't make any trouble? I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. And if I have an ounce of luck left in this life, it might just be someone who's not a complete butthole. Come in. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days, but I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no. I shouldn't promise anything. Alright, so you let that guy in. Hello? And this is the girl who almost got, abused. I know she's good, so I'm gonna let her in. Now I get to live a little longer. Good. Okay, this guy I do not know. Hello there, human. How lucky we are to witness the humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We are on the path to a pure, new world. Behold, the freaking beams of blessing. You're scaring me, man. You're scared. Have you gone shadow mad? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted the world, and it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning, and it is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as righteous, freaking ashes under its gaze. So, we have to die? Quite the contrary. Our sins will be purged, but the sun itself may even cease to be. But we shall live. There will be no more death, no theft, no greedy Fs who refuse to sell me what I want for a fair price. Can you imagine it? Do you see now why all of this is happening? You know, only a human could be this religiously, psychosisly, you know, and I believe in, you know, Christ the Father, but I'm not like this, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and let this guy in. Very good, human. We can keep discussing this in depth. Oh, before I forget to ask, you got any beer? Yes, we do have beer. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Check the windows, man. Deadly silence outside. Even the drunks have decided to not go out. Check on the neighbor. Is this the neighbor's window? Nope. Few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without the care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Don't know why they're out right now. One thing about like this game's world is it's dangerous either way, you know, and it makes you choose. Like if you were a teenager, dang, I kind of want to go out and have some fun, but I could die. But if I don't go out and have fun, I'm gonna die anyway if I go out at a date. So, you know, they choose to, you know, do one or the other. You spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. He's not anymore. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family's waiting for him to come back home. He's gone. Can I go in any other rooms? No. Alright. To bed we go. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. The experts suspect this is related to the society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... just a moment. Our studio has received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. This guy's a visitor theory? Our earlier reports seem to back this up. Oh my god. Dude. Yo. Also, people. Gameplay coming up, by the way. The new Vault Hunter drops. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates. But first, a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with Forest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 732-788 and your groceries will be at your door within one day. Forest, delicious relaxation right at home. Beautiful. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Alright. Let's check on the people, man. We got tall, lanky boy. Why did they throw you at the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke anyone's minds. The sun teetering. It all fucked us up. Some crumbled under the stress. Some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me? Well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed into the bar, and screamed. Stop effing blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Wow. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? I like him. He's pretty nice. We have The Office, which I didn't view this. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. Can't even talk out loud to yourself. Where's that dude? The Christ dude. It's the woman. I hope this all ends soon. How'd you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted to do was go home, climb on my bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So when I went up to her room to find out what she was up to, but as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quiet like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glance of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly, some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then, I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. How did you lose your house? Looks like the conversation is over. This guy is just sitting. Oh my god, dude, you're so grimy. You're just sitting on my. What is this? Counter? Come on, bro. I'm listening, human. Speak. Are you a member of some faith? Yes, human, but my faith is nothing like the lowly religions you know. I worship the Holy Sun itself, for she protects and loves us. Right. Protects, and then it. But the imbeciles and sheeple only see it as a threat. They think it'll incinerate us all. Bullcrap. It's the righteous anger is directed solely at the seeds of evil and heretics, for they are the true sinners. May those who dissent never find themselves beneath its scorching rays of salvation. They seek out flames and are surprised when they find themselves burned. Seeds of evil, heretics. I'm gonna do heretics. You heard right, human. Bema are danged heretics. They interfere in our processes that are beyond our control, the control of regular people. They stick their noses where they don't belong. May the sun incinerate the beamless buttholes who threw my mother into that puddle. Alright, I'm gonna test this guy. Teeth. My teeth stood up for the truth, and they fell for it. Martyrs. You can see that for yourself. This is odd. Because look at how grimy this guy is. And he has perfect white teeth, right? He has the canines in place. You can't see where I'm pointing. He has the canines in place where they're supposed to be, but he's missing two. But otherwise, they're perfect. I don't get it. I don't like that. I don't like that because they're literally perfect. But he's also in the bathroom. I think he has to go. I clean my tear with a nice beer solution. It protects the enamel. Without it, I would have lost my teeth a long time ago. Dude. I think he has to go. I clean my tear with a nice beer solution. Does alcohol not stain teeth? Sir. I don't know. I really don't know. I seriously don't. Like, I don't. Because he doesn't have perfect white teeth, but he does at the same time. He's missing 2 teeth. I don't know. I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna leave him alone for now. I'm gonna leave him alone. And if I'm not dead by the time the fingernail test comes, it's gonna be up. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go. Dude, that's so weird, dude. Wait. He cleans his teeth with a beer solution. But they're not perfect. Bro, it's so weird. I want to get him. I do, because I don't want to die. I can't take risks. I can't take risks. Go ahead. Shoot. The truth will protect me. Will you put your gun away? What? Have you been sitting in the shadows too long? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Identify a visitor and take action. That's my first achievement. That's my first achievement. Wow, though. He got me. And that's crazy because, like, I would think only a human could act that crazy. That's crazy. Like, what if I would have gone to bed? What if I would have gone to bed? That is crazy. I'm so glad I did that. Insane. That guy's gone. Identify a visitor and take action. Boy is gone. Whew. That's crazy, dude. So these humans are actually very convincing. I'm a little sick. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. They're sleeping. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Yeah, so whoever's at that door, I don't know if they're going to be able to come in here. Oh my. Excuse me. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. He has it, bro. Hello? The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find some peace in your home? I never once found peace. So a long time. The heat doesn't bother you? I'm always cold. Others burn in the sun. I wrap myself in layers and still feel on the verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take any layers off. What if it just gets worse and there's no death to ease the suffering? What I can say, and I am looking at my phone right now, what I can say right now is if I let her go, that dude on that path definitely going to just rip her head off. No questions asked. But it's weird though. I can always just check her tomorrow. Thank you. Ceiling is a bit low, but it's fine. Is that dude still there? He got closer. I'm hearing banging now. Who was at my door? I'm a little sick, guys. I'm sorry. Hey, kid. How are things holding up around your neck of the woods? I am from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot too long. But I can't roam around like I used to anymore. Age would do that to you, son. Why are you traveling? You seen what those visitors are doing? House after house. Someone dead. Someone torn apart. They pretend to be one of us and slip inside our homes and all hell breaks loose. The varmint need to be wiped out. Every last one. You want to hunt the visitors? Aren't you doing the same thing? Now, you ain't a fool, kid. But hell if I'm just going to shoot them away. Let one go, it'll be right back to tear your damn throat out. Ain't getting a second chance with them crafty varmints. Come on. Knew you weren't soft. Got some backbone, son. We'll wipe him out. Won't let no varmint within a mile of this place. You know, how's that guy over here? Dude, I swear he's getting closer. Let me check on the neighbors and stuff, too. See what's going on. Oh, also, that thing by the window definitely killed those teenagers, not gonna lie. There's no way. You see your neighbor and his daughter out the window. Can you go inside? Dude, there's a guy over here, man. Whoa. I don't like this dynamic. There, much better. Okay, now I'm at survivors I have not seen and or visitors. I have not seen at all. So at this point, fresh. There, much better. Oh, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crash here for a bit? Storm. Honestly, your place looks safer than any other we've seen, right, honey? I really don't know how to explain it, haha. Big house, a little out of the way, no nosy neighbors, less chance of some cuckoo showing up, right? Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can. Honey, will you say something? She's just really tired, I'm sorry. Maybe we can all talk together another day, if we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. I'm not even gonna lie. I've taken in 2 people that I'm already suspicious of. And this dude won't let his wife talk. He's either just a terrible human being and abuses her, or these 2 are partner visitors, dude. I'm gonna let you come in. Or the wife is regular. Let me get out of here. The wife is regular. The dude's a visitor. Ask the wife to lead him to some houses. Alright, okay, can I use the phone? I can use it, okay. And I've been forgetting to check the radio. I'm gonna save here. Smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded the new organization to address the emerging situation, the FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first some ads. And this is FEMA. Smells like someone died tonight. The old dude died? He was literally my favorite guy. I think I'm dead. I'm actually so stunned because I like that guy. He started talking loudly with the guy who'd grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there, and then they started to touch me. First my arms, then my shoulders, and in the background I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like it was about to explode out of my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice lost in the sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I just sat there, frozen, useless like a deer in headlights. Then the big guy went to the fridge to get something. I realized that was my chance. I sprinted for the exit. It was like the fear gave me strength. I just ran and ran and I ran. I never looked back. I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed. So I could have sworn I remembered everything that happened to me that day. Hang on, you don't think I might be a visitor? No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mom and dad. No, I'm not a visitor, right? Right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. I don't know. I need to lie down. My stomach is churning again. Dude. So all my energy is gone. I'm gonna call for rest. I need kombucha. I guess I'll interject and I'm gonna call FEMA. Hello, this is Federal Emergency Management Agency, Medical Division. We're not able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. For accurate testing, we recommend avoiding tobacco products. Smoking may affect the condition of the teeth, leading to unreliable results. Please state your question. The nail sign. Please refrain from washing your hands. Water may remove surface residue. Please state your question. Thank you, that's everything. Alright, whatever. Dude, the old man died, bro. An evil spirit has entered. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call the experts immediately. They'll cast out, cleanse, purge with protection. So that's a new number. I could not read that, by the way. Excuse me. Psychics. I'm not gonna call that number. Dude, that makes me so mad. There's one of these dudes are a visitor, like. Dude. Charred husk of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. Looks like they've been there all day. Two FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies writing something down. It's a good thing they showed a way to take up the courses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. All right. Dude, did my neighbors die? No. I care about my neighbor, bro. Armed soldiers, all squad those sitting here to provide security for FEMA. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that dude. Howdy. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand. I've got a gun. Delicious. The spare gives courage to the crowd. Yes. So, you alone? It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Hi. I'm just gonna take it. Energica? What does that even do? I need kombucha, man. That's what I need. So we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, but we remain alive. The strange thing, I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Right in the middle. Who are you? Me? I am I. You? You are home. Yes, a tragic story indeed. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. What does it mean? I need to think through it carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events soon will begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what to do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll have ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Lots of weirdos. Fancy letting me in, mate? Why are you just walking around in underwear? Ain't it obvious? Hotter than the devil's butthole out here. No clue why the rest ain't figured that out. Walking around like it's snowing or something. Bunch of clowns. Me, I've been around. First thing I did walking out the gate is peeled that junk off. Now I'm breathing easy. Out of stage, sure. But you think anybody asked me? Clock hit 0, you get out the gate. No cash. Old lady hitched up with some other clown, and I ain't got a roof to crawl under. Anyway, enough jawing. You gonna let me crash here or what? I mean, visitors do usually look strange, unclothed, and he has a pretty regular build, so come on. Look, mate, you got a right nasty bastard in there. That couple? Yeah, I've seen their type. Oh, they're making me kick the couple out or let him in. The couple was the last people I let in before the old man died. I will say that. Right. Let's go to bed and hope I don't die. Smells like someone died tonight. FEMA has taken new measures to the address to the ongoing visitor invitation. As of now, they organize quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm. Don't leave the house during the day. Welcome. It's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover. Dang. Wait. What? He's not coming? How did they steal all of his documents? There's mountains of information in there. Damn it! I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Mother effer. Smells like someone died tonight. What? Misidentify a visitor? Are we serious? So is this woman? I tore them all off. All I have is you. Can't tell if that's dirt or just a regular coloring. I'm gonna leave her alone because remember she said she fell. So I don't think she is evil. I'm gonna call Forrest and see if I can get some kombucha, please. Like, all right, whatever, dude. So this is to test. Gives me +1. I gotta make sure because I don't even know. I thought I would know everything. I need to test you. I don't know what they mean by blood. Oh, no, she's good. She's good. I think the pupils have to be red. I'm gonna save my Energica and I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. FEMA, why is it formed? The FEMA is a special government service that was formed to ease the emerging crisis. They're hoping to address the many problems caused by the visitors' invasion. It's not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confidence that our fate is in reliable hands. The agency is made of experts in various fields, including many distinguished scientists and noted researchers. If a FEMA employee appears on your doorstep, we recommend you cooperate with them and follow their instructions. Remember, help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. And that's all for ads. Let's go to bed. Nope, I don't look that way. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. My neighbor died. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Bro. This dude is harassing me, bro. The entire squad of soldiers just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing his head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Yo. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials if it will put you at ease. Anyways, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. No, but you could buy some if it'll make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory, and we'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. Yes, once we have more information, we'll provide instructions to all the citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you. That was my only person. He did say visitors rarely move in groups. Probably not ever. Hello. Oh, here. Lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have room for us? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We knew where things were headed even before all this trouble with the sun. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading up to this, but I don't think the sun's actually going to explode. Are you tired of carrying her around? What are you going to do next? I have to find somewhere my sister can feel a little more comfortable. Then we'll create a new life for ourselves. They say our lives are over, but I disagree. If anything, things should get easier from here on out. You have depression, but you're so optimistic. I think our parents' death worsened her condition, but she's been like this for a long time. Maybe she'll snap out while we're here. Dude.